All right, good late AM, everybody. It's Michael Venezia, head trader at TradeView Markets. It's Wednesday, the 15th of March, getting to the end of the quarter. Keep that in mind as we continue a nice sell-off here. So I'm going to be fast and furious, as they would say. Okay, good morning. Credit Suisse was the one that brought us down this morning even further. So today being Wednesday, Monday was uh, it's almost like yesterday was a day delay. You know what I mean? Everybody send it. The longer it happens, you'll sort things out. Let me stop this. Okay. Sentiment was there. All right. Listen, I'm not going to tell anyone where the line in the sand is. I don't know. I'm not here to hide answers. Not what I would do normally. What I do now is lift is going hard, is I want to give research on what's going on. And anybody can feel free to ask me. I read the same thing as you do. I can maybe disseminate it a tad better. But here it is, Bank of America Global Research. Credit default swaps naturally, Goldman Sachs, what they believe, no, Goldman Sachs, what they put out in the morning, pardon me. JP Morgan as well. Geez, I didn't share my video today because I'm banged up. I'm not going to lie. JP Morgan trade desk. So I have Goldman, I have JP Morgan and Bank of America, the first three things that I put out. And I try not to put out an opinion. So that's what type of market we're in. It's the type of market where if you watch Coach's 930 video, I'm sure you're going to get a beautiful dissertation about it, what the macro picture is. And then he usually hands the ball off to me, and then I actively trade it, predicated upon if I believe it or not. But everybody should know here what the story is by now. And yeah, hold on a second. Let me get a little look at Minnesota. Why? 3M, Lewis. There was the Minnesota. They bounced Minnesota. What's going up now? J1 retailers are going up now. You know, it's not going up. Airlines. And how do airlines not J1? Right? Let me get back to the active trading for a second. Hold on. All right, because it's active time. But bottom line is, when there's a lot, when the VIX is expanded, you know, there's not much rhyme. I mean, I can explain what I can tell you what's going on, but you know, half an hour later, the information could be irrelevant. So watch the videos on the replay, what was going on yesterday. Economic data, as always. Look at Larry, had a nice little piece on SMH, as well as the general market, pardon me. IWM, this is the problem. IWM, there's a lot of these small banks are the ones that are taking down, that are in the IWM. Oil traded below for 70 this morning, the first time in 2021. So we're having a lot of expansion. That's good. I'm an active manager, you know what I mean? But when the VIX is at 12 and things are going up, you know, eight out of 10 times a day, you know, 1% at a time, it's not my move. Great call, coach. Upgrades and downgrades as always, and what's always moving. So I didn't really make a lot of what happened here. I didn't really make a lot of calls this morning because I wanted everybody to disseminate the data themselves. I'm here actively. I'm here now. I was posting all morning. So, but at least to start out with, I wanted everybody to start to develop their own style. And that's by giving the data that I believe is relevant. Continuing. Yesterday's movers with range and volume, naturally. Okay, Dr. Doom. All right, Dr. Doom. You know what the Dr. Doom is? FRC. This is what I believe with Dr. Doom. The bears, the sellers buy high and bears and sellers sell low. I agree. EOG, the boys were telling me to short it. I laughed at them. I said that yesterday on the video. I said it the last 2 days. I laughed at them. I said, I'm not going to put the EOG down here. But you know what? I had that double break, and once it break that right there, then it was only a matter of time on EOG. But you know what I mean? Okay, what else? Brent Crude, Deutsche Bank. I shared my universe this morning. Anybody feel free to ask. I did buy FRC. Where's my FRC? I just sold it as I got on the air. FRC today. Here's my screen. I sold it pre-market. Then I bought it again, 31.40. Got my money back at 37. How you doing? Dipped again, 33.70. Sold it, 35.50. Bought it back again. Bought it. So listen, this stock here, it doesn't 29. Stock's got an $8 range with huge volume. I'm making 2.5 a clip. You don't have to have an opinion about the market here. And they're going in groups, as you know, should know. And if you don't, I'll share my screen in a second. I digress. Okay, I for 3M to capitulate. Right on the air, I was interested because I knew what I said I knew what I said this morning, and I was trying to gather and collect myself. 3M doesn't mean the bottom's in, but that was a stock that was looking to bottom. You know what I mean? It's just the volume yesterday, the last 3 days, and I saw it was unchanged. 3M, half the people never even heard of 3M, but I have, and Lewis has. So maybe it's a trading lesson, no matter what the stock is. Next, bought Delta. All right. Airlines gave me an issue. They still have an issue. UAL, I can't look. UAL, my God, I'm in trouble with this thing. My average price on UAL is what? 44.60. 44.60 UAL. My average price. Why did I buy UAL? Crude was down. I thought, by the way, the crude stocks are still pinned down. So I was right again in the right church, wrong pew. Here are all the crude stocks, oil stocks as well. So I thought the airlines would bounce. And UAL actually had decent news just like 4 days ago. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. I might be in trouble. 5th day down. But why did I didn't just throw a dart here? I looked at the weekly for the little support, and maybe I should have got it at the 42.60. But the Delta was the one that's I'm in trouble. Delta. That's Delta. Hold on. I had a plan with Delta. Delta 2 went through the 200-day. Now, I thought they would blast through the 200-day, but I didn't think they'd go through it freaking that hard. So I am long Delta. I started buying it here, 33.80. I got to get some of the bottom. So what? My average price is this green line here. So Delta, 33.70. The price, I'm down 20 cents on a stock that in the past 5 days has gone from 40 to 33. So, maybe my timing's not the best, but I'm certainly feeling a little bit more comfortable than buying it maybe 2 days ago. But we'll see what happens. I'm not married to it. I'm going to get a bounce to get out. You know what I mean? I just didn't like the fact that it broke the 200-day. If the market is strong and it's going to really have a nice bounce, it will reclaim the 200-day and go through it. But I don't think it's that type of day today. So, right church, wrong pew. I'll get out of it. I'll regroup. Some of them don't work. Sold all my miners today. That's notable. Okay. This is what I have to do an hour ago. Thank you. Thank you, coach. And I could go nice trade, but a man that has seen and done it all knows what he did. Nice trade. Okay. AMD, first one to buy. UAL. Okay. They were my positions today. Jay, when I bought nicely. Schlumberger, I bought nicely. Schwab was the safe one. Goldman's the big daddy. What do we have? Here was Paul, NAHB better, sold my miners. All right. Listen, let's go to what's moving right now, man. This is that type of situation. Everybody's chirping in now. Coach already posting a video I didn't even finish. Thank you. You know what I mean, coach. All right. There was option play, and the option was Google, and they went in VFC. VFC was what I saw something. They were bottom fish here. But I did see VFC early on the day. What time is it? 11:15. 11:15. It was the first one that they put out on VFC. Pardon me. Trust me. Netflix calls. That was an hour ago. Okay. Where's Netflix now? Noted. That was an hour ago on Netflix. All those calls, just to give you an example of what we do here. Here's Netflix chart. Where'd the calls go off? An hour ago? Yeah. All right. That's what happens when the strong stock's acting well and calls go off. All right. I'm not here to tell you to trade it. I'm here to CCJ bullish. Somebody told me URA was on the bottom of the level here. URA, Lewis, if you want to concentrate, I hate to say it, but this one's at the level where you might want to build a position if you think that there's going to be apocalypse with uranium. You're not alone. All right. What else? Next, Netflix, more calls. EOS, that's a drill up. What do they call those things? A shipper. FUTU, LVS bearish. Here's the chart on Las Vegas now. The Niner comes in at what? 52. That's what LVS. Ooh. Stairs up, elevator down. Las Vegas Sands. Look at this one. 60 to 52. All right. Go to the weekly. All right. Not for me. It's more emblematic of maybe the travel industry and what's going on there. Do shares at proper. All right. I'm going to go quicker a little bit today. Gina's yelling at me. They got to get it done quicker. Only woman ever told me to finish quicker. All right, CS, fear and greed. Right here, 18. All right, so rotation. Is it there's still places to hide. The VIX popped. I'm gonna look at my charts in a second, but let's go here. SPX. What is that? Getting down to be a 3 or a 4. All right, we're in bounce territory. We're oversold. It's only a matter what does. That's it. Credit stabilizing. You want to see it, but basically a little bit more. That's for me to relate to you throughout the day. Put call ratios, they're cooked. The fake spike was still there. So put call ratios getting a little wiped out. Anti-VIX, we're getting, okay, this is Jesus say right here. A bit messy, some light bull flow in a few names, mostly mega. Microsoft is now in the fight to safety. Instead of Apple, they chose Microsoft as the flight to safety. Here you go. Where's the Apple chart? Same thing, but Microsoft's the one. And that's why I bought that AI. Cyclical names, commodities are active. Intraday short-term sentiment improved on the weakness, but short of any squeeze signals. All right, so they covered shorts. They're not looking for a squeeze. Let me finish. GM bullish. UAL calls. Somebody's going out the next year. January. Somebody has faith in UAL here. A year from, what is this? March? I'm not waiting that long. But that GM bullish. Now look at the GM part. GM, either somebody hedged or they said enough is enough. This GM, my God. You want to talk about the Goldman Sachs always tipping. You look at General Motors. A month ago, this thing was breaking out of a triple top. Looked great. Now, boom. How much is that? Man, that's incredible. I came down 20%. GM, somebody threw some calls out there. But all I always say is what were the calls like? March 31 calls, no. So 41,000. Somebody's making a squeeze. That's me. I could do that. That's not doing much. All right, crude. CTA positioning right now. They have no interest. Palladium. Where are the minis? This is new. They're overloaded, the NASDAQ minis. And the minis, they're flat. All right, so the S&P is a place to be. The NASDAQ, they're still a lot underwater. This is the S&P. This is where the positioning is. So they're over water. And if the market goes down, the market goes up. Do they add? No, I don't like that. I don't like that. You want to see them underweight for the market to squeeze. They're going to be selling bounces, bottom line. So I'll leave it there. Any questions throughout the room? Do you think we close gap on indexes? Who's that? Gerard. Yeah. Lewis, I appreciate the question, Lewis. I don't even think closing the gap is going to matter. Listen, one of the things we've been saying all along is the bears have been winning with the fundamentals and the bulls have been winning with the technicals. Now the bears are winning with the fundamentals, i.e. the banking scandal and stocks like General Motors and once again, Target and CVS. And so I don't know if the technicals of the gap is necessarily going to save the bulls if you want. I think the thing that's going to save the bulls maybe, and we saw it by flow, is a little bit of oversold sentiment. But certainly I don't see anybody putting any long-term positions to work. Close on the gap on the indexes, I'm not sure. I would really have an opinion because I don't think I'm going to get shot or, nobody's going to, if I'm wrong, I am sometimes. That's fine. I'm here to give an opinion. I don't know. You know what I mean? I don't know. And like I said, well, the market's going up now. All right, nice little bounce. What's going up here? Calls is positive. You bitch. What am I long? AMD back positive. Coin ripping. You know what, Lewis? Coin, and you probably saw this, VFC. This was the first one to buy calls this morning, VFC. The first one on the Jesus feed. Lewis, what was I going to say? Something, OCEAA. I was going to say something. It had to do with a coin. Lewis, the coin was only down like $1 or something pre-market. That's when you knew there was a little bit under the hood. I hope you thought the same way. Give me a second because I'm going to wind it up, but I have to show the VFC situation. I should have, I didn't. But anyway, I'll leave it back to you guys. CS, my main screen. Here it is. There's still something to do. Where's the VIX? 56 is the high. The high was 58. Let's go to the 2-day chart, the 5-minute chart on the VIX. Okay, so we did the triple topper. Might be a little bit of an all go. Slob now. Where's my airlines? Is any airline bounce? No. Oh God, this is horrible. I'm gonna fight this thing. UAL, the market ripped and this thing bounced 50 cents. What about my other ones? AI, nothing. Noggin, nothing. I stink. JWin, sold part of coin. Here's my JWin. I did buy that correctly. Thank God, coming to a gap. I'm probably going to say it. Macy's not doing anything. Weight Watchers are still killing me. Target, positive, Onion, RNA, YPF. They still don't want. Look at the YPF. Penthouse to the poorhouse. YPF. Look at that. I mean, I could have went on vacation. I would have down 30% by the time I took off my swimmels. Bill, Fastly acting well. Asana was positive early. D-Dog, same things are happening every day. Bottom line, where's the futures now? Take a little dipper. Here's my JWin. I'll sell some JWin here. Position, selling JWin. Boom. Booking a profit here at TradeView. All right. Sold part of coin. Good, Lewis, man. Getting good. Okay. So we'll leave it there. Last think of the wise guys is what? Following at 11 left at 11:20 a.m. Eastern. It's in the middle of the week. So it's smack in the middle of the week. So what do they call it? Hump day or something? Take your time. FRC puts, GXO. And this is more time when coaches' videos shine and more of me being in the room shines. All right. So that's what we do at TradeGATEHub. We're multifaceted. UAL calls seeing some interest. Again, somebody's saying in January it might go up. Oh, again, UAL calls. All right. So not that bad. They're flying off the page. UAL. I don't like it. Silver bullish. June, coach. They're going to silver in June. Back bearish till April. They're hedging. All right. We'll leave it right there, guys. Anything? All right. So thanks for tuning in. Be in the room throughout the day. It's tantamount. Okay. With this type of action, this is what I'm doing. This is what I do. It's almost an 8 at this point. So thanks for tuning in. Have a plan. Go back and watch all the videos for the Red YouTube channel. It was one of our better weeks. Macro